Hi everyone, I'm Eric. Long time no see. Welcome back to this Security Dev Talk. Today, we want to talk about the security and anti-cheat updates we made in Season 5. This season, our focus is clear: stronger action against wallhack type cheating, faster handling of suspicious matches, and deeper system-level protection to make cheats harder to work. Before we get into the updates, let's first look back at a few typical cheating cases. Let's start with the first case. Here, this player slowly approaches the enemy along the wall, without any clear source of information. At the corner, he first pre-aims at the first enemy through the wall. After noticing cover in the way, he quickly cancels the aim, scopes in, and locks onto the second enemy on the rock. The enemy's position and distance are not something a normal player could predict with that level of precision. He then uses a 4x AEK assault rifle to accurately knock that enemy at long range. The issue here is not simply good aim. It is repeated, precise positioning and pre-aiming without enough information. Now let's look at the second case. This player first pre-aims at an enemy outside the armory and outside his field of view, then leans left and gets a precise kill. That alone is already highly suspicious. After that, he moves towards the middle gate. It looks like he is pretending to throw a flashbang, but he is actually clearing a position in advance. The key point is that he is also affected by the flashbang. Normally, in that state, both information and reaction should be heavily affected, but he still swings out from the left side of cover, fires early, locks onto the enemy, and gets a kill with hipfire. The core issue in these cases is clear. The player doesn't have enough information, but still keep making accurate reads on enemy positions. This is exactly the kind of wallhack type behavior we are focusing on in this season. Of course, banning individual cheating accounts is necessary, but we also know that banning one account can only fix the experience for a few matches, or maybe a dozen matches. Every day, we are dealing with a massive number of matches and hundreds or even thousands of cheaters. So we cannot stop at simply finding and banning cheaters one by one. We have to deal with these problems from a deeper, more fundamental level. For cases where a player has no information but can still lock onto enemy position precisely, we set up a dedicated task force. This time, we are not only looking at match behavior, we are analyzing match behavior, cheat functions, implementation methods, and detection solution as one whole. Simply put, we want to understand how the cheat works, what information it depends on, and what we can cut it off. For a wallhack to work, it first needs to obtain other players' position data. So this season, we are further strengthening the hiding and encryption of key position data. The goal is direct: to block cheating tools from obtaining enemy position information as much as possible. In other words, we are not only identifying who is using wallhacks, we are also trying to make wallhacks harder to function. Some cheating tools rely on dual PC setups, fusion devices, or other high-risk hardware environment. For these cases, we have also strengthened environment detection. We want to detect and intervene earlier, before these players affect more normal matches. That means anti-cheat is not only about punishment after the fact. If the environment already shows high-risk signs, we will step in earlier. Another thing players care about is response speed. There are too many matches every day, so manual review alone is not enough. We now use video clips from cheating matches, extract the video data stream and samples, and continuously train the replay model for intelligent detection. This training runs 24 hours a day. Its purpose is to help us identify large volumes of suspicious matches faster and improve the handling efficiency for suspected cheaters. Simply put, suspicious behavior is no longer reviewed only by manual checks. The system can now support detection and filtering more efficiently. Beyond what we are already doing, we are also preparing new security capabilities. These upgrades will focus on system-level security and will target malicious attacks and countermeasures against our security system. These capabilities will be evaluated and rolled out gradually during this season. We will keep monitoring changes in the game environment, identify and handle issues as quickly as possible, and do our best to provide a fair competitive environment. That's the main direction of our security update this season. In simple terms, this is not only about banning more accounts, it is about making wallhacks harder to walk, detecting cheating faster, and intercepting high-risk environments earlier. Next, let's look at a few questions that come up often in the comments.
Hello guys, my name is Zach Long. Let me read one comment first. Many players are asking what triggers the automatic 3-day bans. Is it just based on the number of the reports? Some players are also worried about false bans. We need to make this clear. Short-term bans are not triggered simply because a player received a certain number of reports. Anti-cheat is not a simple yes or no judgment. The system evaluates its level based on abnormal behavior, account usage, hardware and software, environment, network conditions, and other signals. If the evidence is clear enough, we issue a long-term ban, which means a 10-year ban. But if the system detects high-risk suspicious signals that are not yet strong enough for the long-term ban, a short-term ban restriction may be applied first. Its purpose is not to replace permanent bans, but to intervene earlier and stop potential risks from affecting more matches. If you believe you are falsely restricted, check your background software, devices environment, and network first. If the restriction kept happening, please appeal through official customer support channels. Another comment asks, why is there no feedback after reporting? Can we see data updates like report received or verified? Our report process is operating normally. Every report enters our processing system. After submitting a report, please check your in-game mail for report acceptance and feedback messages. For more detailed progress, you can also go to the Security Center on the official website and use report checking. We understanding that players want a clear feedback loop, and we will keep improving that experience. Some players are also mentioned that inspector replays can lag, and that most sometimes display incorrectly. Others ask whether they can see the entire enemy squad POV. We are continuously improving the community inspector system. We have already fixed several issues, including long loading times, character weapon enclaves, and abnormal items display. We will keep making technical upgrades based on the feedback from inspectors. As for expanding QCam to show the full enemy squad POV, or allowing full match replay downloads after a match, these are currently under technical evaluation. We will not make promise before the solution is confirmed, but this version is being evaluated. A lot of comments also ask, can radar head, speed head, and DMA hardware cheat actually be detected? Some players feel like these issues are not being handled. We had seen this concern. Radar hacks are currently one of the more common wallhack type cheats, often used by squads to share enemy position information. We already have countermeasures against radar type cheats, and we will continue improving response efficiency. For more obvious cheats, such as speedhead detection is already covered, and we will keep improving the response speed. DMA hardware cheating is also a major focus for the security team. Next season, the anti-cheat system will receive a major upgrade that will significantly improve our ability to fight DMA cheats. And another player asked, if 3 normal players queue with 1 cheating out account and rely on the account for call outs, can this kind of boosting be handled? We have been monitoring this issue. For cases such as throwaway accounts giving position info to teammates or radar usage you carrying your teammate, we do not only look at the single player who got the kill. The squad is used as minimum refill unit for suspicious activity. That means if you watch the kill cam, and believe the killer's teammate was cheating or providing illegal assistance, you can report the player who killed you. The system will pull and reveal the data from the entire squad. For repeat offenders who intentionally kill with cheaters, we apply stricter additional penalties based on the severity of the violation. Some players also ask, why did they not receive compensation after being killed by a cheater? Was the compensation system removed? And the system has not been removed. We check it, and the compensation system for being killed by cheaters is operating normally. There is one important condition. Compensation is triggered only when the cheater who killed the receive a ban of 30 days or longer. So please first check the exact wording of the in-game report, revision email. Also, compensation for some matches may be delayed. In most cases, it should arrive by the following calendar week. If you still have not received it after more than 1 week, please contact us through the official website or customer support channels. One last question is about account security. Many high-value accounts are traded on third-party platforms, and stolen accounts may also be used for cheating. How are you handle this? We also want to remind everyone about account security. Since launch, we have received many appeals related to stolen accounts. When an account is stolen, it does not only lead to items or assets loss, it may also be used by the thief for cheating, which can result in a long-term ban. We recommend enabling the in-game secondary password feature. Also, do not use the same password for your email and game accounts to avoid losing the game account if your email is compromised. Finally, do not participate in any third-party offline trading. Buying accounts, items, or virtual resources through third-party channels carries a high risk of the account theft, data leaks, and financial loss, and the official team cannot provide protection for these transactions. That is all for today's Q&A. We know security issues directly affect every match, so this is not something we expected to solve with one update. We will keep working on it. When we have more progress, we will continue sharing updates through the Dev Talk and the Security Center. Thank you for your feedback, and please continue sending reports and issue through official channels. See you next time.